today's session. Kindly, if you join, kindly tell me your name, maybe where you are watching me from. If you have a message, you can just put it out there. If you can do us the honor, you just share this video with other people, create a watch party, let your friends come and also join us to share. So today, what I am about to share with you, I have entitled it, Be Challenged. Your dream is possible. Be challenged. Your dream, that thing that you so much want, that thing that whenever you look inside yourself, you see, that path that you want to take, the business idea that you have, that you so much want to bring it out, you know, that life that you desire, the extent that you want to go with your destiny. It is possible. There is nothing impossible to the man who believes. There is nothing impossible to the person who looks within themselves and tells themselves that I can do this. I believe I can do this, and take the initiative to work out whatever they are trying to achieve. Now, I'll start by saying this. Every living thing desires one thing, whether it is the human being, the tree, the birds in the air, the fish in the sea, I mean, whatever, imagine it, think of it. Any living thing has one thing on earth. It is that we reach our highest and deepest and sincerest potential, where we find fulfillment and where we find satisfaction. And that is the reason why you wake up every morning, sit in the traffic, go to work, work all day, work all week, work all month, all year to make a living. It is not just to make a living, but it is to have this inner satisfaction, inner joy, fulfillment. Come to that place where you feel okay, you have been able to do something worthwhile with your life on this earth, at least for the period of time that you are on this earth. Same applies to trees. Same applies to animals. Now, an animal, let's take a lion, knows that I have to eat flesh. I have to eat blood. Why do you think the animal doesn't go eating grass because it's an animal? No, because the animal believes. There is an instinct that tells the animal that once you eat flesh, you eat blood, it's going to sustain you. You are going to grow. You are going to be this wild. The animal equally has something inside of them that helps them to walk the journey, the path of the living. The only difference between an animal and a human being is that the animal doesn't have the ability to change the pattern. The animal doesn't have the ability to alter the pattern of growth and the pattern of development, unlike the human being, because we have a sense. We have the ability to think. We are able to think. We are able to decide. That is why today you see somebody eating red meat. Tomorrow the person will say, okay, I'm no longer going to eat red meat. I'm going to be a vegetarian. It is because human beings have the ability to alter nature's pattern of growth and development, unlike the animal. This is a plus for us. This is a plus for us. And this is the reason why it is so important for every one of us to realize that no matter where we find ourselves, no matter what we think, no matter what we have been told, no matter what society projects us to be, we can, it is possible that the life that we seek will be fulfilled if we really want it and if we really work at it. So today I want to share something which is going to be quite brief, but very important. Now, every human being wants to achieve greatness. Every person desires that fairy tale ending, to have those beautiful cars, build houses, have that fine family, travel around the world, you know, eat what you want, be where you are, be able to speak out loud for yourself. Everybody seek this. Every soul, no matter, even the poorest of people, seek this. You know, if you go out and you ask somebody you think is very poor, quote and unquote, you ask them, what do you want? They will tell you that they want all the beautiful things in life. You want it, I want it too. You want to fulfill your destiny. You want to be able to use that gift and talent that is hidden inside of you. Maybe you might not say it. You might not always express it, but you know within yourself that this is true. So why is it that 5% of the people are making it so much and fulfilling their dreams? Everything they want seems to be happening. They are doing extraordinary things. And then the 95% of the other people, of the other human beings, aren't able to achieve even a quarter. A quarter is too much. 1/100th of what they are seeking. Now somebody will say, who is this girl? What does she have? And why does she think she can come and teach us or come and talk to us about how to be successful? Well, let me tell you that I don't have anything though. I don't have much. I don't have 1/100th of what I'm seeking to have. But I can tell you for a fact that I have experienced so much transformation in my life, enough to have a message, enough to have an experience to share with you. And this thing that I'm sharing with you today, I am not forcing it on you. It is not an obligation. I am just telling you to try it. Try, at least. Make an attempt. Make an attempt, if not completely. If you don't want to, I mean, I'm not forcing this on you. But what I'm saying is, take a step. Try any of these things that I'm going to share with you. And I believe that at the end of the day, you will not regret it. It has helped me practically, and I know it will help you too. Now, I was asking, why is it that 95% of the people are not able to achieve the dreams and the desires that they seek? It is simple. Because every dream, every desire, every path, every destiny that you want to take comes with a price to pay. They come with requirements, and that is where the problem is. In our part of the world, we are taught, in our part of the world, we are taught to believe every other person but ourselves. We are taught to believe what our parents tell us are true, what the society says is true, what our friends say about us is true, what our teachers tell us is true, what our family background portrays, the message it sends, the cage they put us in. We trust that all of these is true. The only thing that our society, that our system has refused to tell us is that what we tell ourselves is the greatest truth. What we tell ourselves is the truth that nobody and nothing else can alter. What we feel inside of ourselves is our greatest truth. Now, there are requirements and there are prices to pay if you want to achieve or you want to see your dream fulfilled. You can't just sit down, whiling away time. Young people drinking, smoking, partying all the time, not doing anything to ensure that their lives are becoming better. You are not being responsible. You are not taking chances and opportunities that come your way. Young people of today are so much into talking. We talk a lot. We say big things. We have big ideas, highfalutin ideas. but we are refusing to pay the price or to see the requirements that it will take for us to fulfill this destiny that we want to have, or to help us walk the path that we want to take. So now I want to go with you through 3 requirements that you need to critically look at and apply if you are going to achieve your dreams at any level. The first requirement is enthusiasm. Now, enthusiasm is like the keyhole. It's like enthusiasm is like the powerhouse. It's like the edge, the fire, you know. It's like the drive, the joy, the zeal that stirs you up, that stirs whatever idea you have or whatever dream you have. It is that thing, that energy that causes you to wake up in the middle of the night and start thinking about a dream. It is that drive, it is that push button, like in a car, that start button that you have to press so hard to get the engine started. That's enthusiasm. Until you are enthused enough, that you are driven enough, you are passionate enough, you are convinced enough within yourself that this is what I want, it will be hard for you to achieve it. You can't just wake up and say, okay, now I want to do something. I see my friends taking a certain path, so I am equally going to take that path. You don't have any desire for it. You don't have any zeal for it. Sometimes people call me and they say, Philippa, I like what you're saying. I really want to follow it. I want to do it. But you know, I start things and I do it for some time. And after a while, I lose excitement or zeal or passion for it. So I let it go. It's happening to a lot of people. So you meet a lot of people who have different dreams, different ideas. They've worked on the ideas in pieces and bits, but have never finished any. Enthusiasm is like the foundation that you build. It's like the solid foundation that you build your dream on. You should be stirred up about what you want. And that is the only way by which you'll be able to achieve your dreams. It is possible. It is possible. Now, the second thing I want to talk to you about is self-confidence. Self-confidence is so important if you will ever achieve anything. Let me tell you that a lot of people want you to succeed, all right. This is life, I'll tell you. A lot of people want you to succeed. Your family, maybe your parents, your siblings, your friends, your co-workers, your mates, and what have you. Everybody wants you to succeed. What most people, roughly 95% of the people, don't want is that you succeed more than they are succeeding, or you become better than they are. People want you to do well, but people don't want you to be better than them. So people will do everything possible to ensure that even if it is that little tweak they will use to keep you an inch below them, they are going to use it to ensure that you do not pass them. This is the reason why you need self-confidence. You need your confidence, you need your self-esteem up in whatever desire you have, in whatever dream you have, in whatever you are pursuing, to ensure that you do not leave it behind, that you're able to hold it and run with it and drive it to the end. Now, as I said earlier, we have been programmed to believe everybody else and to believe everything apart from ourselves. In school, we are taught to believe our teachers, to believe the books. We are taught to believe our parents. We are taught to believe what the preacher man says. We are taught to believe that you don't have to think for yourself. You have to believe what the preacher man is saying. You have to always believe what the parent is saying. You always have to believe what your friends are saying, what the society is saying. So a lot of people have super talents and gifts that when they look at themselves, they don't even believe that they are worth these gifts and talents. Your self-confidence is like a drug you take. It is like that drug that highs you, that pill you take that highs you, that normally what you wouldn't say, you will say freely when you're on that drug. Where you normally will not go, when you take that self-confidence pill, you will go with ease. You will go with your shoulders high, with your head up high. When you take that self-confidence pill, it helps you to stand up to anybody, regardless of who they are. It helps you to talk when you want to. It helps you to say what you want to say and do what you want to do. That pill, self-confidence. The moment you drop it, you drop your entire life. The moment you drop self-confidence out of the game. Today, I want to assure you that without self-confidence, you will always remain on the low. You will never ever get to that place where you're desiring to be, because people are always there trying to be ahead of you. And now I'm not saying you should go and then battle with people and challenge people and try to be all over. But this is what you have to know about life. There are people who are always on the path that you are on. And trust me, people are always ensuring that even if it is an inch, you do not pass them. But you need your self-confidence to stand up. You need your self-confidence to walk the path that even angels are afraid to cross. You need your self-confidence. If anything at all has altered your self-esteem and your self-confidence, I'm encouraging you today that you go back to it. Start working on yourself. Work on your inner self. Work on your mind. Work on your body. Work on your instincts. Work on the things that you believe in. And stand up to it. Because that is your sure key. That is your sure bet on running this race with others who are way higher than you are. Self-confidence. Now, the third thing I would like to share with you is having a definite plan. You know, I've seen people who have awesome ideas, awesome dreams, aspirations. They have business ideas, they have relationship ideas, they have all sort of great and impressive dreams and destinies that they want to pursue. The problem is they have no plan. Now, it is just like building a house without a foundation. Now, I want to encourage somebody today. God has given us all something. God has given you a gift. He has given you a talent. He has given you an idea. Don't just sit and talk about it. I know people who talk about their ideas, they talk about their dreams every time, how they want to achieve things, how they want to buy the finest cars, build the biggest houses, have the biggest businesses, run the most beautiful and most creative business ideas, but never starts. Why? Because they don't have a plan. Without a plan, how do you work out your dream? Now, this is what I want you to do. Whatever idea you have, no matter how little, no matter how I don't have the word, but no matter what idea it is, I want you to get up and take an initiative. Put that idea on a paper. Put that idea down. Offload it from your head. Offload it from your head, from your brain, into something physical and something tangible. That is the first step to making any progress in your life and in your destiny and in your dream. Stop sitting down and pitying yourself. You know, sometimes people will say, okay, Philippa, you don't understand. because I don't have the resources, I don't have the connections, I need this, I need that for it, and I don't have the resources, I don't have the means, so I can't. Look, that is an empty excuse. I became an orphan before age 18. I became a teenage mother at age 18. I was left on the streets. Everything that I have been able to achieve, God has given them to me. But trust me, I have created my life. I have created my own opportunities. I have not really received opportunities, like things that have already been done, given to me. No family member, no relatives around to help, no connections, until I walked out to people to make friends, until I walked out to people to tell them what I had, until I created opportunities and chances for myself. You can do the same. You can do the same. You can do the same. Maybe you say, oh, Philippa, this thing is too much, the idea, I don't even know where to start. You think it's easy, it's not easy. I need a lot of things. You have to create your life. You have to create your initiatives. Opportunities don't run chasing anybody. I always say this, that nature doesn't serve any free plate. If you want something from nature, you have to give something in return. And as soon as you start giving something in return, a little effort, a little twig for nature to know, let's say nature is a human being, just for nature to know that you are serious about this thing, then you see yourself coming across opportunities. Opportunities, a lot of them, a lot of opportunities that you can seize. You can't just sit down with your dream, with your idea, drink over it, smoke over it, waste time around over it, discuss it, dream about it, sing about it, cry about it, lament about it, do all you know how to do, time wasting about it, and think it will happen. It will not happen today. It will not happen tomorrow. If you want to achieve anything in this life, make it practical. Put something down. Put it on a paper. Meditate on it. Add some faith to it. Swallow a pill of self-confidence and take that idea and walk with it. And I bet you there is nothing in this life that will be impossible for you to achieve. Like the parable that Jesus told us in the Bible about the rich man who traveled a far journey, a far country, and gave talents to his servants. Some 10, some 5, some 2, and then 1. Every one of us, you and I, one day we are going to account for whatever we have been given. And you can't say that God didn't give you anything. You can't say that you don't have anything to give. You don't have any gift. You don't have any talent. You've not been given any idea. You know that you cannot say that. You're sure. You can't say that because you know you have it. The only thing is you have not been bold enough to take that step. 2 weeks ago, I wanted to come and have a session, but something was really pulling me back. I have been a coward like you. But today I sat up, I said, no. What am I keeping this message for? I have to give it out. The more you give, the more you receive. Now you have to step up. You have to get up from your ass and work. You have to step up, get up from your ass and start running, doing something about that thing, that idea, that relationship, that destiny, that gift of yours. You can't be sitting down and wasting it. Because soon and very soon, you are going to go and you're going to account for it. You and I. It's not going to be funny at all. So I'm encouraging you. I believe that this has been helpful I want you to share. If you have any contribution, this is where I bring you to the end of today's session. I told you it was going to be quite brief, but I trust that this is going to be helpful in whatever you are trying to achieve. Be confident. Take the initiative, and I mean the others. Oh my goodness. So yes, be enthusiastic about what your dream is. Let some fire and some desire burn in you for it. Now you have to swallow that pill of self-confidence to get you moving. And then you need a definite plan to act upon. If you have any idea you want to share, you can write it. We'll read it. Someone else will come and read your comment, your contribution, and take something from it. If you have any question, you can equally ask, and I will give you a response. Or somebody else can even give you a response if they know what you're talking about. And of course, I'd like you to share. My number is 0541-269-860. My name is Philippa Premper. I'm the founder of She Community Ghana, and I will be available if you need me to speak anywhere, talk to any group of people, and then share what I know. You can call on me 0541-269-860. I will be ever ready and prepared to share what I know with the rest of the world. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for taking time to join this session. You know, that time is very precious, and I really appreciate anybody who gives me that. God bless you, and enjoy a wonderful day. I'll come back to you again very soon.